Crisea Labastida stands convicted of murder and is serving a life sentence in prison for murdering her infant son, when it is clear from this record that she did not murder her son. The child was murdered by his father, who claims, without contradiction, that he killed the child and that he did so without the mother's having any knowledge of the murder. This is the most tragic miscarriage of justice that I have had the misfortune to witness in my close to 16 years on this court. The undisputed facts of this case are plain. The convicted Crisea Labastida was trapped in an abusive relationship with one Michael Strasser, the murderer of her infant son. Michael Strasser pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and testified that he went to great lengths to keep his abuse of the child and the actual killing of the child a secret from the child's mother. Strasser has insistently maintained throughout these proceedings that the mother had no reason to believe that he might kill her son or otherwise injure him. The record is crystal clear in one respect: the mother did not, herself, abuse her son, nor did she aid or condone Strasser's abusing or killing the child. The only fault that can possibly be attributed to this mother is the claim that, under the circumstances of this case, she should have known about the way Strasser was treating the child in her absence and, therefore, should have been able to predict that Strasser would murder her child and that she should have been able, in some way, to prevent the murder. The record belies any conclusion that Ms. Labastida should have been able to predict that Strasser was going to beat her child to death while she was away at work. But even if this were the case, she would be subject to conviction for child neglect only, and certainly not for the murder of her son, who was admittedly murdered by another person.